Let's review typical waste which is found in the accounts payable process. Now, a lot of what I'm going to be talking about in this class is based on my personal experience in helping companies improve accounts payable. So I'm going to use the downtime acronym to just basically review the typical wastes which appear in accounts payable. The first is defects, missing or incorrect information, which prevents accounts payable from processing an invoice or some request for payment. That defect also creates rework in the fact that the defect must be fixed. I personally consider defects the number one waste in most accounts payable processes. Overproduction, producing too much information or too soon. Based on my experience, I haven't seen much of this because accounts payable is very much sort of like a production process in terms of completing transactions. Waiting time, waiting on approvals, invoices, expense reports, and anything else. This is another primary waste that you'll see. Transportation waste. It's related to transportation waste, which is handoffs. Anytime you hand something off out of accounts payable into another part of the business, you have to wait for it to be returned. The neglect of human talent. I think the primary cause here is all the rework that goes on in terms of fixing problems. There might be some manual data entry steps that could possibly be automated or improved. Transportation waste, unnecessary handoffs. A lot of that is related to approvals and defects. Now I want to clarify, this is unnecessary handoffs. Batching, inventory waste, any form of batch processing. The weekly check run, for example, is a batch process. The month-end surge of invoices and requests for payment that comes into accounts payable is another form of batch processing. Motion, unnecessary searching for information, and that can include looking through electronic files, searching for information inside the business. And finally, there's excess processing. That's any activity that can be eliminated without impacting value in accounts payable. So that's a summary of the wastes. What I'd like to do now is get more specific and look at exactly where in the process steps these wastes typically occur.